So we have two masses, mass of the helicopter, mass of the frame, and then they're connected by a wire. This is going to have force tension. And then here it'll be force of the frame plus the mass of the helicopter times g, so the force of the gravity of the frame and the helicopter. And then lifting it is the force of lift, which in this case we're going to have to calculate for part A. We know that sigma F in the y direction equals m sub h plus m sub t. Sorry, mass frame rather, F times g, or rather times A, the acceleration. And then this is going to say force of the lift minus the force of gravity, so m sub h plus m sub f g. And this is going to equal the acceleration of the system times the total mass of the system. For part A, we can say that the force of lift is going to be equal to the mass of h plus the mass of the frame times A plus g. And we can solve and say, 7,180 is the mass of the helicopter, kilograms, plus 1,080 kilograms, the mass of the frame. And this will be 9.8 plus 0.80, the magnitude of the acceleration. So this is going to equal 11,448 newtons. And this would be up on the frame. So this will be our answer for part A. And then for part B, we can say that, or rather, my apologies, computational error. This is actually going to be 87,556. My apologies. And then for part B, we can say that sigma Fy equals mass of the frame A, and this equals force tension minus mass of the frame G, which means that force tension simply equals mass of the frame and then times G plus A, and this is equal to 1080, 9.8 plus 0.8, and then force of the tension is going to equal 11,448 newtons. My apologies. So here, up on the frame, so here we're trying to find the force of the tension on the frame. And then here we simply wanted the force of the lift for the helicopter and the frame. So yeah, this value should be much greater than simply the force of the tension. And then for part C is asking for the force of the tension down on the helicopter. Well, due to Newton's second law, this is going to be the same exact thing. So the force of tension is going to equal negative 11,448 newtons. However, this is going to be down on helicopter. And this is simply due to Newton's third law of motion. Any action has an equal and opposite reaction, which means that if the frame has a tension going up, pulling up on the frame of 11,448 newtons, that means that the same amount of force is pushing down on the helicopter. That is the end of the solution. Thank you for watching.